Good afternoon, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time for some more of I'm trying to do a few different things here. It is time for some more of the hidden expedition. With me, your host, Ollamh. Why are you not showing my camera? Why is that not showing up? Oh, because I've got that up. Okay. Let's try that again. There we go. With me, your host, Ollamh. Hello, welcome. So we have, last time we got to the Beetle Temple. We've gotten into the Beetle Temple, but we still have a few things left to do. I don't know how long this one's going to be. It may not be a very long stream, just because there's a lot of, there's not a whole lot left, I don't think. We need to find Professor Mandible and find out why the Beetle Temple is so important and stuff like that. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get into it here. All right, so yes, we want to play. So yeah, we've got 4 different spots here. We have kind of a map, and then we've got 3 different spots here. So we've got there is the butterfly or the moth or whatever it was is the top one. So that's what we're looking for there. Now, of course, we've got lots of beetles to pick up. 5 in each spot in order to help get us extra hints. We also have journal pages, which are somewhere. Okay, this one might be hidden behind stuff, because I think, yeah, see, we've got a lock there. Alright, so we also have the bird. Where is the bird in all of this, though? The bird is the next one over. Okay. So something like that should be... yeah. Okay, so that's got our bird. Yay, we've got a Boydie. And we have a bunch of weird stuff to collect, like a cleaver for some reason. Just right up there. A cleaver, a comb, a tuning fork, and a ladder. Okay, so a tuning fork. You would think that a ladder would stand out really a lot. That's not something that you're expecting to find here. Now the comb will probably blend in fairly well. But I wouldn't think a ladder would blend in that well. Alright, and we have a gear. Alright, so... suppose that's the ladder. No. Okay, there's the comb. So now we need a saw, which I was up here. A star, which is right there. A shovel, which is right down here. A seahorse. A weight. Which is... we need a weight and a corn dog. Okay, there's the corn dog. Now the weight could look a lot like that's a pendulum weight. I'm not quite sure what the weight looks like. Which is a bit problematic when you're trying to find something. But it should be out in the open. Oh no, that gear is actually turning, so that's not one we're gonna want to pick up. That's like in use. Yeah, but we don't need the butterfly here. That was more what we were looking for in order to find the right shape for the circle pattern there. And good afternoon, Christina. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one here, which is just even more disturbing looking. Like, the aspect ratio is what's really throwing me off here. So, all right. There are several symbols of animals throughout this gear level that, when touched, randomly produce geometric shapes that then can be changed to one of 6 shapes. I found this rubbing, probably left by a previous adventure, but I don't know what it means. One of my recent inventions. I call it the Fly Fisherman. I'm a big fan of catch and release fishing. Oh, good grief. That's bad, Professor. That is very bad. So, all right. The frog. Which should be, I think, was this one. So see, that corresponds with here, yeah. So I'm guessing there should be a second one here. Or not? I don't see a second emblem that we need to hit. Alright, so let's go ahead and collect up as much stuff as we can here. So we need a lightning... Okay, there's where we need the weight. So in theory, it should have a hook on it in order to connect to that. And then that'll get us our gear too. So we need a horse, a thimble, a bell, boomerang, which I remember seeing over here, yes. Checkerboard, pea pod, at least they're actually telling us that it's a pea pod and not just a pea. Why they couldn't do that at the very start, I don't know. So we need a nail, a rolling pin, a gavel, and a shell. Well, I mean... Alright, there's the shell. Rolling pin would fit in... Okay, there's the gavel. There's the nail. I figured the rolling pin would, like, be very obvious. And it kind of is. Not quite where I was expecting to see it. Now, the lightning bolt could be a tricky one, though. Because that's... That is... one that would fit in just to where about anywhere here or here, or yeah, it could blend in just about anywhere. Are we talking like it's a relief? It's standing out. It's what? It just happens to be a zigzag cut into something. What are we talking about here? All right. So, okay, we're looking for weights with a hook. Aha, there we go. So now we can say, take you, put you there, you pull that up, yes. All right, so the lightning bolt is at kind of this angle, so it would be, yep, right there. All right, and onto here. There we go. You got. I slept on the gear problem, literally, but nothing came to me but a backache. For breakfast, I broke off a piece of the bread bowl I bought as a weapon and crushed it into a fine powder and ate it. It was quite good, actually. It could have used a little salt, maybe. Typical gear design. I wish it tasted like chicken. I don't think you're supposed to eat the bread bowl. I think that's what bread is supposed to go in. Alright, and... there's that one. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so we need gears for this. Okay, and there's where the gears go. So, like, there. There. Alright, so we're looking for a pretty big gear. Alright, I don't remember the snake's position. Okay, the snake is below the bird, so we're looking for something with that emblem to it. Okay. So, like that, yes. So now we just need to find one that's in the shape of a fish, which... I mean, if all things are equal, this one should have a second one. I'm not seeing it. Right, we'll worry about that in a bit. But we need a revolver. An axe, which is probably behind this. A pipe. I'm guessing it's going to be a smoking pipe. Yep, there it is. A gourd instrument. An instrument made from a gourd? That is unusual, to say the least. Oh, we needed an antler, a rolling pin, another rolling pin. How many rolling pins do you need? Are you going to be baking a lot? All right, pan pipes, a dagger, handsaw, which is over here, a gear key, which would be what we need for that first. I'm pretty sure is what we're gonna need. Yes. Okay, so over here. Okay, use you. We get the key, or we get the gear. Oh, there it is. All right, what do you got for us? It's shocking how advanced these people were. The environment on this second level is dominated by large gears that all seem to be intact. If I can just figure out how to get them moving. But Rachel was the one who studied gears. Blast! No, don't blast it. Do not blast it. All right. So the ladder should be... Yeah. We're still looking for a ladder here. Which is kind of at this angle. Aha, there it is. Okay. All right, so we're still needing the fish emblem, though. Which I can't help but feel like it should be there, you know? All right, but that also gives us our last gear. Oh, okay. So you go... aha. Oh, come on. So, all right, now we should be able to open that up. Yes. Oh, and that takes us... That actually opens up a whole new area. Okay. So we need the axe, right? Okay. So we've got everything opened up now. So we need garlic. Still need a rolling pin. And a gourd instrument. Alright, the gourd instrument just looks like a gourd. Looks like a gourd. That's super helpful. Okay, that just looked like part of the stone. That's, Alright, so kind of at this angle. Ah, there it is. Alright, so now we can move on to here. This one's got the fish, right? Yes. Which the fish is at the very bottom. So there. This one's kind of confusing as far as finding the beetles, because there's beetle statues everywhere. There's half a dozen things that look like beetles as included. Gee, many crickets. Okay, so we need a safety pin, a frog, which was... I know I saw the frog. Oh, no, it's right there, right by where we were, right by where we were when we started looking for it, of course. Alright, a leaf, okay, a bone and a cucumber. Right, well, there's the bone. There's the cucumber. Canine cuisine. So, dog food? Alright, there's the journal page. The more I study this map of the temple, the more I'm puzzled. These gears definitely move something. It looks like maybe they control a set of gates on the level below me. At the bottom level is what looks like a tree, but that can't be a tree down here. Anyway, I'll never know if I can't get past these gears. Maybe I can wiggle through the cracks somewhere. I was gonna say, the gears that you were looking for, you had to open you had to use the gears in order to get to this spot, to this room. So how did you get in here? Okay, so we also need a bow, bananas, an anvil. I'm not going to pick up and carry an anvil with me. That is asking too much, sir. Ah, dog biscuit. That's not quite cuisine. Heart, a crane, a dragonfly, and an anvil. All right. Okay, the heart should be... Okay, there's the anvil. I just happened to drag my cursor across it and saw it. I'm like, oh, hey, there's the anvil. Yeah. All right. You would think the heart would be kind of one of those emblems that you would notice, that you would kind of stand out. I'm sorry, was that a pterodactyl? Did I just see a pterodactyl fly by? Yes, I did. Okay. That's a little concerning. All right, there's the crane. Okay, so the heart is laying flat and stretched out. There we go. All right, so we're done with here. So now we can come in here and we can say, hey. Maybe we need to, oh, we need to do that first. Okay. Ooh, what are you? Oh, you come down here. And we've got another one down here. Okay. All right, so we need to pick up all of these. Not quite. We need something a little bit bigger. Like maybe you, yes. You are not quite big enough, but you should be plenty big. Aha. Okay, so now we've got all of those connected up. All right. You're not big enough to do that. Okay, you are big enough to hit there. So if we connect you... No. Okay, but you will be... Can you go in there? And will you touch anything there? No, you won't. Okay. You would. Now maybe you go in there. All right, so we can get you guys there. See, we're only getting 3 of the 4, though. Okay, so we need something to bridge that gap. If we say you there... Wait, will you bridge those 2? Okay, so we've got all of those, which is great, but we've lost everything else. Won't go there. You will go there. But that doesn't really do us any good. Oh, hey, now you guys do that just fine. Okay, so then we could say, all right, we need something a little bit bigger. There. All right. If you will connect those two, then yeah, now we've got it. Huzzah! And for some reason, the route, yeah, I don't get why it cuts the game music every now and then. I'm gonna just chalk it up to the game being old and not very well made. Okay. Now where the hell are we? There's the journal page. I found a small crawlway leading to the next level, but I got stuck 15 feet into it. I was pretty tired anyway, so I slept for a while. When I woke up, I'd spent the next 5 hours slowly worming my way forward and out. I would definitely just stick to the door next time. Now that I think about it, I wonder if this temple was built by what I call the Amazawis. I remember an old tale about them and an underground tree that survived off the natural energy created by large beetles that lived inside. It was said that the beetles were highly valued by the people and that greed was the eventual downfall of their society. Most people regard this story as myth, but I wonder, could this be their temple? I win again. You're playing yourself at tic-tac-toe. Of course you're going to win. If you didn't win, that would be embarrassing. Could you imagine not being able to win against yourself? I mean, if you're playing both sides properly, you should, nobody should ever win. Alright, so we need a bullhorn, a globe, and a dart. Bullhorn, globe. There's dynamite here. And again, there are dinosaurs. Why are there dinosaurs? Okay, there's the dart. We need a fish, a spear, fish, spear, skeleton, and a water skin. Again, it's only a water skin if it has water in it. Otherwise, it's just a skin. Could be skin. It could be wine skin, for all you know. Teapot. And there's a cup of tea. All right, and we need a chain. And, oh, we do need the dynamite. Okay. All right, so now we just need the chain. Just right there. Oh, goodness. This... Yeah, they really... This temple is really vast. Like, how far down does this go? I thought it was only like 4 levels. Or was it 4 major levels? Like... Right. Well, let's see what the professor has to say. It's quite hot here in the 3rd level. I was right about the gates. They regulate the flow of water and lava. It looks like they had developed a way to use the two to make steam. There are vents where the steam can be funneled out, but to where and why, I'm not sure. Potted ham. It's like my uncle used to say, always carry a can of good potted ham. You ate a literal bowl before you ate your potted ham. I don't even know what to say to that. Harp, right. Alright, so an urchin. What does an urchin look like? I mean, are we talking like a sea urchin, which is kind of like this spiny type mass? Are we talking like, are we looking for like Oliver Twist? Alright, stack of coins. Alright, there's the pan flute. There's the stacks of coin stacks. We're still looking for a spear, an owl, and a t-shirt. Well, I'm pretty sure they didn't have t-shirts back then. I thought, oh, yep, there's the owl. Okay. So now we just need the spear. It's right there. Alright, so let's see, Shell. Actually, let's get the journal page first. I think it's Tuesday. My beard always itches more on Tuesday. There are many carvings of the same beetle throughout the rooms of the temple. Maybe this is that electric beetle from the tail. There is, as I mentioned before, what looks like a tree at the bottom level. I haven't actually seen a real example of these beetles yet, living or dead, but I know I'm not alone down here. I keep hearing noises like tiny legs on stone. Does it emits electricity? I keep seeing carvings of this beetle. Is this a tree? You don't know what a tree looks like? I mean, trees aren't exactly something that you mistake for a lot of other things. I mean, granted, the tree might be dead by this point, depending on how long it's been down here and if it's, you know, if it's able to breed with itself or not. Alright, so clothespin, lobster, and pine cone. Well, there's the pine cone. There's the lobster, and there's the clothespin. Wow, all together. Alright, so handprint. I was gonna say, I thought it was red, yeah. A drill bit. Alright. Broccoli. Boomerang. A star. Anchor, pulley, and a cactus. there's the pulley. There's the cactus. Again, the anchor should be something that's like, should be fairly obvious, right? Star and an anchor. I'm not comfortable with all the bubbling I'm hearing. All right, what does the star look like? Okay, so the star is like a starfish. Which again should be fairly easy to find. Okay, so the anchor looks like it should be like on the wall somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, so where is... I don't know where this... Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that just blended in way too well for me to see it. Okay, so... Aha. So we need to get it down to there. All right. Rotate. There we go. All right, you started the semen. Better hold on to that pump handle. Okay, sure. Whatever you say, buddy. I mean, there's a pump. There's the journal page. Since I began my research on the Beetle Temple, I heard many tales of the exterior, but I've never heard of anything that described the interior of what I'm seeing here. The interior like what I'm seeing here. I realize now that all the stories I heard were just that, stories. Meaning that if anyone has ever made it out of here alive, they didn't document it. Which I find hard to believe. But I can't think about that now. I'm overjoyed to be here and to witness this miraculous temple firsthand. If I die here, so be it. I die doing what a coleopterist loves best, studying beetles. I'm going to get this tattooed on my forearm when I get home. But that's not a beetle. I thought you liked beetles. Alright, so pulley... Oh, yeah, pulley does go up there. I'm gonna say, I'm like... It's... Well, there's a pump with... Might as well use the pump handle, right? And he just spits out water, like violently spits out water. And stops the lava. Well, that's handy. All right, we need another star. That is a star, sir. Just because that's not the star that you're looking for doesn't mean that it isn't a star. A walnut shell. Why not the walnut? I would much rather have the walnut than the shell. Alright, a pipe, a T-bone steak, ice cream bar, and a swordfish. There's the ice cream bar. There's the walnut shell. Alright, so moving on. Oh, hello, Guardian. You seem very relaxed. I'm just gonna say it that way. You seem very relaxed. Very much at home. Alright, Professor, what's this? I fell asleep on the main controls for the lava level. I really tried to figure it out, but I'm so dang hungry I couldn't focus. The pipes just reminded me of hot dogs. When I passed out, I must have moved a lever or something, because when I woke up, a new path leading deeper down to the 4th level had been revealed. I found a peanut in my beard and gleefully ate it. Rachel and I had some trail mix last week. Funny how things get lost in there. I'm like that peanut in a way, I guess. Solo and off the beaten path. I prefer eating peanuts with the shell still on because it reminds me of eating a beetle. Crunch, crunch. Okay, dude, you are really obsessed with beetles. Like, unhealthily obsessed with beetles. Most people who study beetles don't generally go around eating them. And I get the feeling that it was really just this guy, this guardian, that was like, hey, you're an idiot. Let me show you where you need to go. You know the guardian is probably sitting there watching the professor just being like, how can somebody be so stupid? It's like, okay, wait for him to fall asleep and then we'll move things around for him. Ooh, a crowbar? I get a crowbar? Yay. Pillow. Right there. A flute. An iron. A horseshoe and a pistol. Again, where are you getting all these guns from, dude? And apparently beer or corn? I'm not entirely sure what that is a can of. Wait, there's the crate. There's the rope. Aha. Okay, so now we just need the horseshoe. I'm impressed you were able to make it this far. You're close, but it's not over yet. Find the professor and heal the tree. I won't be able to thank you personally, but I have confidence in you and know that you will prevail. And please, tell no one of this place, ever. Goodbye. Okay. Is that a threat? Alright, so... Right, all on. Okay. Okay, there we go. Great. I don't know how I was supposed to figure that out by myself. Alright, so we have beetles and everything to find here. Hello, Professor. Right off, I'm greeted with more locked doors. If there is one thing I really can't stand, it's ancient doors that are locked by clever games. I have no time for games. Bah! I was just playing tic-tac-toe by myself, but that's completely different. I go adventuring to get away from playing games, and look at me. The mushrooms growing on this level are very tasty. Wow, and you don't need to eat many. I have a feeling the steam created from the floor above was used to create moisture without flooding the area, with the full flow of the river. The steam has been shut off for some time, and everything is starting to die. The beetles are probably affected too. This should be a golden opportunity to test my serum. Now, if only I can find a beetle. Pepperoni pizza, anyone? Don't mention pepperoni pizza right now. You are so far from a pizzeria. I don't think they have the ingredients down here. All right, so a honey dipper. Oh, that's an oil can. Oh, there's the honey dipper. Okay, a skull and a bag. There's a piece of chocolate cake right there. Really? It's a baked potato. Like, seriously. How is the professor missing all of this stuff? Of course, I don't think he ever got through the door, so... Right, there's a bag. So we need a screw, a fish, and a kiwi. Right, there's a kiwi. Having the fish be in the river would be way too logical. Alright, we do need a birdhouse, which I did see right there, yeah. I'm like, okay, birdhouse, I remember seeing a birdhouse, yes. Alright, so screw, a fish, and a baseball. A baseball. Yeah, how often do people come down here for him to be gathering this type of stuff? Ah, there's the fish. Alright, I'm hoping the screw is, like, much larger than it would normally be, because there's a lot of stuff to... There's a lot of... Yeah, there it is. Okay. Right, and the baseball would just be, well, a sphere, but... But looking for the shape really isn't going to do us any good. That's a football. Baseball mitt, so... So now we need to rotate those all around so that they are in the same... Okay. Okay, so yes, you are... Okay, so the outer ring is done. Okay. That ring is done. Okay, we need... There we go. That's it. That's... Everybody's lined up properly. I mean... Oh, you're fine. Okay, apparently I got it. Okay, I'm not entirely sure how I got it, but I got it. Alright, journal page, yes. Feeling funny. The first door seemed to open itself. This room really shows the importance of the beetle. I'm sure now that this is the mythical electric beetle I am dealing with. I must be very close to finding the tree then, too. All I know about the tree is that it is supposed to enlighten anyone lucky enough to be in its presence. Sounds like a very special tree. This looks like a carnivorous plant, except it's much bigger than any I've ever seen before. It must be starving. I'm going to have a closer look. Don't. I can't think of a worse way to go than being slowly digested by a plant. Luckily, I had one shot left on my instant camera. Right. So he just, yeah, dude, that's not good. That's not good. I'm hoping that's not the professor. Though knowing him, it probably is. Alright, so we need a phone, an eraser, a strawberry, and a brush. There's a phone. If it, albeit an older phone, much older phone, but it's still a phone. An eraser? Are we talking like a pencil eraser, a chalkboard eraser? What kind of eraser are we talking about here? That looks like a brush. Alright, there's the eraser. There's strawberry. Alright, there's the brush that they're looking for. Even though that is totally a fucking brush right there, guys. Like, if you're gonna say, find me a brush, then you should accept any brush that we happen to come across. Right, star. Alright, I did see a saw blade. Shades. Another honey dipper. Are we ever gonna get some honey? Because if not, I would appreciate you, like, not forcing me to find all these honey dippers for you. I'm trying to figure out if anybody ever actually uses honey dippers anymore. Alright, now we just need a comb. Did we actually... Oh, that's right. We did get some... We got this globe thing. One of these, but it's empty. Like, I know what a honey dipper is. I know how it's used, but I don't think I've ever used a honey dipper in my life. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody use a honey dipper before. That is one of those archaic things that it's like, yeah. Alright, so it's upright. Teeth are facing this way. Oh. It's like half buried. Alright, so... Oh, hey, are you what we need to... Yes, you are what we need to get... Okay. So, alright, the baseball is kind of like... half submerged in something? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Alright, so back to the puzzle room. What do you need? Match patterns, 4 phases. Okay. Alright, you would be there. You're there. Okay. You're back and forth. Alright, so I think you would be there. Yes. Alright, so we need something that's going to go circling around. Okay, so we've got that. Cool. This one is close, but not quite. No. Okay, so we do know that we've got all the others, though. It's really just a question of... All right. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So we got them all. Ay vey, that is just... I mean, that one was a pain in the ass just because, you know, you had to wait for it to be like, oh, hey, you got to wait for it to come around again. Got to wait for the one that you're trying to figure out to come around again. Then you got to wait for them all to go through. All right, so... No. All right, where is the page, though? All right, you go there. So now we have a slingshot. Okay, so now we have a slingshot. Great. Can we shoot the spider? Yes. The spider drops the handle. The ring, I guess. Which probably goes over here. Gives us the heart. There is still a page here somewhere. No? There is no page on this one. Okay. All right, so we need an eggplant and a lever. The lever, I bet, is what we need back in the first one that we opened up. Yeah, so lever. No, not here. Here. So inventory, lever, you, pull, crowbar. crowbar might open up the plant. Oh, it was the professor. Are you kidding me? Professor, that would explain why there was no page here, because the professor had gotten trapped in the man-eating plant. Because again, he is an idiot. We need a fish. I'm gonna get you, little fishy. I'm gonna get you, little fish. We also need a peel. Well, there's a banana peel. And a gavel. I'm pretty sure I saw a gavel, yes. And a maraca. And apparently the Eiffel Tower. I'm going to assume that you're talking like a model of the Eiffel Tower, not like the Eiffel Tower. Like, did Paris collapse and... That would be... I'm pretty sure everybody would know about this place at that point. Alright, what does the fish look like? Kind of elongated, kind of hooked. Okay, there it is. Alright, so Professor, find 20 tools. Well, here is the biggest tool of them all, but I don't think you're going to accept that as an answer. And your definition of tool is very loose if you will accept scissors and a pencil. Like, yeah, this dude looks like he is freaking the fuck out. I mean, I did just pull it. I did literally pull him out of a man-eating plant, so... Alright, so we're looking for a protractor. Because that's what I think of when I think of tools. Oh, of course, it's on his pallet. Holy smokes, man. That thing almost did me in. Thanks for prying me out. What's that? Rachel sent you? I'm so glad to hear she is safe. What a gal. I know you must be tired, but there is still more to do. If I am correct, we are close to finding the mythical tree of the electric beetle, and it needs our help. Of course it does. All right, are all those all of the ones that we've got here? No, okay, so you must go over here. All right, so it does tell us... All right, so you are over here. You're over here. You're over here. You're over here. All right, so that's how all of those are separated. Okay. but how the hell would... Alright, so... Yeah, good stuff, huh? Okay, but if we put, like, you here, we put you there. See, the problem is that you... All right, it looks like we're missing some pieces, though. Like we are missing some pieces, because... Unless they don't actually need to fill everything. They just need to, like, fit in here somehow. Oh, we are missing some pieces. There are still some more pieces to be found. Okay. All right, you go over here. That's fine. Okay, I was gonna say, because it's like that one, yeah, there's no pieces that would fill that. Yeah, I know you like that piece, but you're not getting it right now. Alright, so there's got to be some more pieces scattered around here. Oh, okay. Alright, so you are definitely over here. Gotcha. Yeah, I know that's good. Right, but you're still just not quite right for all of that. All right. You know what? Let's put you there. You can come in here. All right, that almost works, but not quite. All right, so if we put you there, you're not going to be, but if we spin you around, we can put you there. All right. You pretty much have to be that one. Okay, but you see, you're backwards. Okay, there we go. Good grief, that was a pain in the butt. But you don't have... What? Oh. Oh, you'll change the logos here. So that one almost. Oh no. So okay, so there we go. All right, so you need one with an eye on it. There we go. Okay. Oh, I hate that. I hated that one. All right, so it looks like we're going down a lot. Oh, hello. So now we're just finding shapes. Butterfly? Okay. So this is the professor's serum that will rejuvenate... that will apparently rejuvenate the beetles. How they're going to do that without without John Lennon, I don't know, but... So, okay. Is it doing anything? Oh. Yes, it is. You've done it, my friend. That juice really did the trick. Now that the tree is healthy again, the beetles will live on and bring life to the entire Amazon jungle and all of its creatures. I couldn't have done a better job myself. I'm going to recommend you for the highest honor ever awarded to an adventure. The Order of Cleopatra Award, presented by the Hidden Expedition Adventure Club. The heck? Right. Warning. This is non-transferable and non-valid in certain states. Value 0.001 cents. All right, and that's the end of this one. So we are ready to jump. We will be. Okay, so yeah, the electric beetle is just like zipping all around. Okay. So yes, we will be ready for tomorrow. We are going to be doing the second hidden expedition game, which is Everest. I don't know if they really had that much of a focus on story at that point. I know the later games, they're more story oriented. So fingers crossed they get to that with it by the third one at the very least. But anyway, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press the subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. We have a Facebook page, an Instagram, a Twitter account, a Tumblr account, a Blue Sky account, and a permanent invite for our Discord server, where I make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, later on tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, we are going to be doing Cyberpunk 2077. We're just about ready to deal with the Voodoo Boys, go on their mission, and then really deal with them. And then, of course, tomorrow, like I said, we're going to be doing Hidden Exposition Everest. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!